welcome back to the channel. I have been recording for at least 8 minutes, and I don't know what the recording picked up. I just noticed that it wasn't recording. I don't know if the storage is full and it just stopped recording, but I'm going to start over from the beginning where I am in this reading. I'm not going to re-pull any new cards. I don't know how much I recorded in the first video. If I need to add it to this reading, I will. But if it's only a few minutes, I'm just going to disregard that reading and just post this by itself. So let me tell you what I have so far. I'm using the Kipper deck to get the current energy, right? And I already pulled cards on this spread. So I'm going to tell you what the overall energy was before I pulled the cards and what cards actually came out. The first card, or the overall energy, was courtship. The cards that came out for this reading is the family room, unexpected income in reverse, child, and wedding. We had occupation clarifying the family room. We had courtship that came out that's clarifying unexpected income. We have the lovers that's clarifying the child. And we have the main male that's clarifying marriage. All right. So what this is a masculine energy that's in a relationship with someone else. They could be married. They could live together, they could have a child together, or a family together where there's more than one child involved. However, this last baby that was had between the two of them, this masculine that's with this person is starting to question this child, because this masculine believes that this female got pregnant by somebody else. He doesn't believe that this child that they have with this person is their biological child. Okay, they feel like the only reason why this child has similar features as them is because somebody else is the father of this child that may be a family member to them. So the masculine feels like this person they're married to got pregnant by somebody else, possibly another family member. Okay, because this child that they have with this person, this masculine doesn't feel like this is their child. They feel like this child belongs to someone else. Okay. Unexpected income. This person did not expect to get a baby or to get this person pregnant. This person didn't get this person pregnant on purpose. This was something that happened by accident, meaning this masculine didn't set out with the intentions to get this person pregnant with this child. If this person got pregnant with this person's child, it was an accident. It wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. But somehow this child was born, this child was made, and this person was taking responsibility for this child up until recently, because I feel like this person's getting ready to leave this situation behind because of this child. And I'm going to get some more cards. Yeah, we have concern at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's concerned that this is not their child, and they're going to leave somebody behind because of it. Okay. This person could be older than you or younger than you. This could be somebody's father. This could be somebody's great grandfather. This could be somebody that gave this person this information about this child. You see, this old man is the same man to me in the mature man energy. Somebody told this masculine that they need to get this child tested. And whatever they told this masculine has them concerned, because they receive some kind of information from this mature man about this child, and now they're concerned about this child. Okay. So it feels like somebody here is concerned now because they feel like this mature lady or this privileged lady got pregnant by somebody. Oh my gosh. So you see how this person is looking? It's like they're looking at this child, and they're looking at this child and they're comparing this child to somebody else. It's like somebody said to this masculine, this child looks a lot like so-and-so, or this child has the same behavior or acts the same way so-and-so acts. You know how sometimes, you can have a child that acts just like their father or acts just like their mother. Well, this child acts just like somebody else. They don't act like their father. They don't even look like their father. They look like the other person more than the father. Okay. So somebody's thinking that they should get this child tested because they feel like this was a setup. This masculine was set up by a family member. Somebody else got pregnant with this child, and they tried to say that this was the father that the person they with is the father, but it's not. Because these two people are in a relationship. They're married to each other, okay? These two are married. There's a child between these two people that doesn't belong to this masculine. And now this masculine knows that this person got pregnant by somebody else, or they paid somebody else to get them pregnant. Or they only got pregnant by them for their money. This masculine has a lot of money. And this person knows that. So they got pregnant by this person on purpose. But they got pregnant by somebody else and made it look like it was this person's baby, but it's not. And they did this because they don't want this person to leave them. They get something from this person, a lot of money. This person could be really rich or successful, or they could have a lot of money they received from a family member that passed on. Somebody received a lot of money from a passed over loved one, a mature man. A great-grandfather left somebody some kind of income, money, a lot of money. This person was left a lot of money from this mature man. And this mature man is in heaven now looking at the situation like, I can't believe this person thinks that's their child. How can I tell this person that this child does not belong to them? What can I do to make this person question this child? Because somebody is sitting in heaven, I want to say, looking at their son. Be with somebody for all the right reasons, thinking that this is their responsibility to stay in this connection because of a child. However, this is not this person's child. And this passed over ancestor sees that this person is still being lied to by this other person to receive their money, right? So somebody here sent the message to this person, I can't make it up, from the other side about this person they're with. They received some kind of spiritual communication from their passed over loved one about this child. And now they're looking at this person they're with like this person trapped them with this baby on purpose. Not only that, they're starting to question this person, how they got pregnant with this child. Was it by them or somebody else? Because they feel like this child belongs to somebody else, basically. They feel like this person got pregnant on purpose to trap them with the baby. And for a while, they thought this was their child. But something has been revealed to this person that this child may not be their child, that this child was conceived by somebody else in their family, and it could be a father figure or brother or somebody else they're related to that's a masculine energy that looks a lot like them. All right, take it how it resonates, okay? So Kipper is saying that this masculine is leaving this situation because this person realized that this person got pregnant by somebody else, and that is possibly from a family member or somebody close to them, all right? Anything else, Kipper? Somebody already knows the truth about the situation, but they haven't told this masculine what they know. But I really feel like somebody's going to tell this masculine the truth about this child and how this person got pregnant and why they got pregnant by him. So somebody's going to tell this masculine something about this person. And they're going to tell this masculine that this person got pregnant by somebody else to trap them with the baby. They also got pregnant on purpose because this person gives them a lot of financial support or some kind of stability or some kind of place to live. Somebody did this to not be put out on the streets. I don't fucking know what this is. So I don't know. Let me get some tarot. Take it how it resonates. I'm going to make it make sense. But it just feels like this masculine is realizing that this person that they got pregnant by somebody else. It could have been spell work involved. All right. This person got pregnant using spell work. Or they manipulate this person to get pregnant with this child. Okay. What else? I can't believe I was recording all of the other stuff I just said before for like 8 minutes before I realized it wasn't recording the energy or the message. Is that the Emperor that wanted to come out? Yep. The Emperor wanted to come out, but it went back in. So I'm going to put that back in. This is a father figure. Somebody got pregnant by somebody's father. Or a family member. But I feel like this person they got pregnant by has passed on. And now the child's paternity is being questioned by the father that's still here. Somebody got pregnant by somebody else and they tried to make it seem like it was this masculine's baby, but it's not. And the way they found out this information was by somebody that's already passed over, or that somebody is passing over. I don't know. Whatever this is, though, it's going to give this masculine the opportunity to free himself from the situation. All right? Whatever this is, they know. They know something now. They know something now. They know the truth about something now. Something came out about this situation, and this masculine knows the truth now. King of Pentacles. That's that wealthy man. Star card at the bottom. This could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, an Aries, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Somebody's leaving this situation behind. Somebody knows this person got pregnant by somebody else, and they're leaving this person behind because of it. They don't think this is their child anymore. They know it's not their child anymore. Something was revealed to this person, and they know this is not their child. Four of Wands. So they're leaving this person behind, and somebody is stressed out because of it, okay? This other woman thought that she had successfully secured this person with this child, and they didn't expect for this person to find out the truth about this child. And there's the Justice card. Yeah, somebody's leaving the situation behind. They have, yep, Five of Pentacles. Somebody found out something about this child, and now they know the truth about how this person got pregnant with this child and how they made it look like it was their child and it wasn't. They know the truth about the situation now, okay? Now they're going to be able to freely release this energy without feeling guilty for doing so. It feels like they would have felt bad for leaving this person to raise this child by themselves. And they only stayed with this person because of this child. But now that they have proof that this is not their child, they don't feel guilty for wanting to leave this person anymore. All right, something like that. Now they feel good about leaving this person behind. They feel good about it. They're happy about it because now they can move on from this. Now they can walk away from the situation and leave this person behind and not feel bad about what they're doing. Because I feel like somebody was trying to make this person feel guilty for wanting to leave the situation, made them regret wanting to walk away, like threatened to take this child from them if they walk away. But now that this person knows that this is not their child, they're not threatened by that anymore. They're no longer threatened by that anymore. In the past, this person was like, you know, if you leave me, you won't see your child again, whatever the case is. But now this person knows that this is not their child. They don't care if they don't see this child anymore. Like, they don't feel bad about that anymore, okay? They feel like that's okay. If you want to keep this child from me, then that's fine, because it's not my child anyway. I was just here to raise this child because it was the right thing to do. Or maybe he promised somebody, like, for example, if this is this masculine's like brother or best friend and this person passed away, this masculine could have told this person that I'll help your wife raise this child like it was my own, or I'll take care of this child like it's my own. But what happened is something was revealed about this child that proved that either this masculine is not the father or the person that passed away is not the father. Oh my God, I remember seeing somebody in the casket in my dream last night. And I didn't like it. I told Spirit I didn't want to know what that was. Like, I saw somebody being laid to rest. I kept seeing the Four of Swords in my third eye last night. And I kept seeing a familiar face in the casket. And I kept trying to dismiss that energy because I didn't know why I was getting that image in my head. Somebody has passed away, and they either left custody of a child to a family member, and a family member got this child tested, and the family member discovered that this child did not belong to their child, that this child belongs to somebody else. So now somebody's not obligated to stay in a relationship or raise a child that's not their own. Some information came out about this child that turned out to be somebody else's child. And so now somebody can walk away from this not feeling guilty about doing so. Because somebody felt bad when they lost this person. They were sad because the child's mother passed away or the father passed away, and they felt obligated to raise this child, to keep this child in the family, because this child would have inherited some kind of 10 of Pentacles if they were the actual child of this person. So this got to do with money. right? This child would have inherited somebody else's blessings because of their father. And somebody got pregnant to ensure their child would receive this blessing. But this child is not going to get anything from this situation, from this King of Pentacles, because this child does not belong to this family. Somebody tried to have a child with somebody because this person got a lot of money and their family has a lot of money. And if you are a descendant in this family bloodline, then you would also receive the same thing. So if you had a child by this person and your child, or you passed away, your child would receive the Ten of Pentacles from this person's family, if that makes sense. But this is not this person's child. And this person won't receive this masculine's fortune. They won't receive anything from this person, okay? Because that's what somebody wanted, to keep this child in this person's family so they can receive the same benefits they receive. Like they tried to steal somebody's inheritance or have a child to get some kind of money from the situation. Because somebody married somebody who has a lot of money, or they come from a family with a lot of money. And if you're born into this family, you receive the same benefits this person received as their child, as their heir. But somebody's not the heir to the throne anymore. Somebody's not the heir to this person's throne. They're not going to receive this Ten of Pentacles like they thought they were. They're going to end up with nothing, okay? Five of Pentacles. But they wanted this Ten of Pentacles with this person, okay? I don't know. But justice is, that's not going to happen. Somebody's not going to get what they want from the situation. They thought they were going to receive this, but they're not, okay? What else? I hope this is making sense. The Star card came out. Yeah, somebody's wish fulfillment was to receive somebody's abundance, or to take somebody's inheritance from them. But it doesn't belong to them because they're not the rightful heir to the throne. This has something to do with somebody not being the rightful heir to the throne. So these blessings they were trying to steal from somebody else doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the rightful heir of the throne. If this is another woman that is with a masculine trying to be their divine counterpart, they're not the rightful heir to the throne. So they won't receive the Ten of Pentacles with this person. If this masculine is with somebody that's not the rightful heir to their throne, then they won't have a Ten of Pentacles with this person. They know that now. So let's just remove the child scenario. That's for somebody specifically. But the other message I'm getting is that this masculine married into a family hoping to receive or hoping to acquire some kind of financial security for his family, hoping to secure the bag with somebody else. But this family that this masculine married into was not his family. This was somebody else's family. And they thought by marrying to this person's family that they would become a King of Pentacles and receive a lot of money, or make a lot of money, or receive some kind of inheritance from the situation. I don't know. But because they married into the wrong family, they're not going to receive this Ten of Pentacles. They were supposed to marry someone else. They married somebody that's of a different bloodline than they are. So no matter how much he tries to create a Ten of Pentacles with this energy, it's never going to happen, because this is not this masculine's bloodline. This is not their original bloodline. They mixed their blood with the wrong person. They interacted with the wrong energy. They kind of cursed their bloodline by marrying into this other bloodline that's not their own. It's like mixing oil and water and hoping that it will stick together. But it doesn't. Once it settles and it separates, you have two different things. You can see the water and you can see the oil separate from each other. This person disconnected from his bloodline, family bloodline, and married into another bloodline that was cursed by God to not be able to produce or to manifest. And this person married your person thinking they would be able to manifest a 10 of Pentacles because of your person. So your person comes from a royal bloodline. It's like they married a piece of trash. And the person they married them for their money, thinking they were going to be able to manifest a 10 of Pentacles with this person by having their children. They were hoping to have children by this masculine. They wanted children by this masculine because your masculine comes from a royal bloodline, like you do. But because this person they're with is not of the same bloodline as this masculine, they will never be able to be the rightful heir to the throne. No matter how many children they have with this person, none of their children will be able to receive this 10 of Pentacles because they're not of the same bloodline. I don't know. Something about their bloodline is not the same. I don't fucking know. And your masculine cursed his bloodline by marrying into this person's family. Because these people your person got involved with are people from a different bloodline than their own. They come from a royal bloodline just like you do. And they were supposed to walk away from the situation in the past, but they did not. They stayed in this connection and had a family with this person. And that's what cursed their bloodline. So in order for them to reverse the curse on their bloodline, they have to come into union with their divine counterpart and start a new bloodline of blessed children, of a blessed seed. I don't know. They're going all over the place with this. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So the masculine walked away from his divine counterpart. And he married somebody else, even had a family with this person. And this blood, the seed that he planted in this person's vessel as the mother of their child will not grow and or prosper because it's not of a righteous bloodline. The bloodline that this child is, I can't make it make sense, but I'm sorry. Spell work was involved to get this person pregnant with this person's child, okay? And therefore, this child can never be the rightful heir to the throne. This is a demon child, in a sense. A child born of another bloodline. So they can never inherit the earth. They can never benefit from this masculine's inheritance. They will never receive that 10 of Pentacles because of their bloodline. And this person thought by marrying your person, they could receive it, but they can't. So now they're using like moon magic and spell work and other things to keep this masculine with them. Because as long as they're together, they still can benefit from this masculine. As long as this person stays with this masculine, they can still receive some kind of income or support from this person, financial support. But if your person walks away from this person, they won't receive anything because their children are not of this masculine's bloodline. All right, they're not the rightful heir to the throne. All right, yeah, and that's what somebody doesn't want to happen. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get to the bottom of this and clear this up even more. So there's going to be a shocking revelation. There has been a shocking revelation, a new discovery, a shocking discovery. Your masculine is discovering the truth about this situation. They thought that because they married into this person's bloodline that they would not be able to redeem themselves from the situation. They thought they would have to stay in this connection, but they don't. And now that they have clarity about the situation and they don't feel a type of way about it anymore, they're willing to destroy their foundation they built with someone else to be with you, to come into union with you. All right. So this masculine is leaving a situation behind because they have discovered some new information that has given them the download they needed to receive from spirit to walk away from the situation. Okay. And now they're ending a relationship with a third party they chose to commit themselves to or marry, even though they no longer feel obligated to this person anymore. They felt obligated before. Yeah, somebody's leaving this person behind. They're walking away from a connection they have with somebody else because somebody tried to steal this person's blood. Somebody tried to steal this person's child seed. What? Yeah, look at that. So the false person is the person this man married. And the false person already knew that this masculine was of a royal bloodline. They also knew this masculine didn't know themselves that they came from a royal bloodline. This masculine thought he was just a regular person. He didn't know that he was made or came from a royal bloodline. They didn't know their background. they didn't know that they had this gift from God as well. So they didn't know that by mixing their bloodline with this other person, that it would cause them to lose out on their spiritual birthright. You know, they say Esau sold his birthright to his brother for a bowl of soup, not realizing that he was giving up everything that God promised him. And when he realized what he gave up, he wanted it back from his brother. But once he gave it away to his brother, he couldn't take it back because he gave up his birthright for a bowl of soup. Somebody gave up their birthright for a karmic lover who they went off and married and had a family with. And now they know who they are right now when it comes to their ranking in the spirit. Now they want their position back, right? They can't get their position back because they're in another situation with somebody they should not be with. And they also have a family with this person. So they cursed their own bloodline when they went off and married somebody else, not knowing who they were themselves. So this karmic knew that if she can convince this person to marry them, that they would curse their bloodline and they would forfeit their right to receive their gifts from God, so to speak. But this person still wanted to receive this person's gift, so they used spell work to steal from the divine feminine. So divine feminine has been lacking in a lot of areas when it comes to finances, because this karmic has been stealing your inheritance through magic and other things, like taking from you and like manifesting your gifts or your spiritual. This karmic has been doing spell work to block your blessings, divine feminine, because they thought by marrying your person that they will receive your birthright. They're not going to receive what God has promised to you. No matter how much they try to keep your person from you, they still can't block you from receiving what God has for you. So if God has something for you, then it's for you, no matter what that is. Nothing can be done to take that away from you. But this person thought by marrying your counterpart that they would receive your blessings, and that's not what's going to happen. Okay? They can't take away something that God has promised to give to you. You're still going to receive your abundance, your wish fulfillment. You're still going to get everything that God promised you he was going to give you, because you walked away from the situation and you earned your position. Nobody can take that from you, not even this third party energy. No matter how hard they try to keep your person confused, or no matter how much power they think they don't have more power than God. They can't steal this from you. If this person is supposed to be with you, they are going to be with you. There's nothing this karmic can do to stop that from happening. But this person has to change their own unhealthy habits or ways before God would allow you guys to even come to union with this person. Okay? So whoever this is that thought they were going to get away with, having a baby by this person, or stealing this person from you, or keeping this person from you, that's not going to work out the way they thought it would. They're still going to end up losing this person in the end. This person's still going to be left behind by this masculine energy. They are still going to divorce and separate from this person no matter what this person tries to do to stop it from happening. It's not going to work. All right? Let's get some index and wrap this thing up. So whoever this person is that thought spell work and magic was going to keep you guys apart, or keep this person, away from you, that's not going to stop this person. As soon as they realize what this karmic has been doing, or what they did to get pregnant, or what they've been doing to them to keep you guys apart, they're going to serve this karmic papers to say, I want divorce, or I want to leave you behind, or I want custody of my child, whatever this is. And they're going to win in a court case matter that's going to rule in their favor. They're going to get justice in the situation for themselves, whatever that means to them. All right. And once they get their papers and if they're clear to move on, they're going to come in towards you, divine feminine, when you least expect it, is what I want to say. Because this karmic thought she was going to be able to stop this union from coming together, or to stop this person from leaving them for you. But whatever spell what they've been using has been blocked. It's no longer being accepted. It's being reversed and sent back to the person that tried to do the magic on you in the first place. Something like that. All right, we have, police are involved or will be. Somebody's going to jail. Karmic community, toxic environment. And I feel like that's what this is for this energy. They're in a very toxic environment. There's a lot of illegal activities, a lot of people involved in this situation. So there were a lot of people working against this connection. There were a lot of people trying to keep two people apart. So it's not just physical interference, it's also spiritual interference. A lot of things have been going on in the dark. A lot of magic was being used on this situation or this person or you or both, and it created a very toxic environment. So God had to remove you from this environment to protect you from everything that was going on. But your person was still connecting with these people in this environment. But now they're being released from this situation, I feel, to come towards their rightful lover. All right? Or they need to come towards their rightful lover to receive whatever this is, justice. I don't know. Completion wanted to come out. Breaking your heart destroyed me. What else? Somebody could be over drinking. So police are involved. This is a toxic environment for somebody, or it was. Breaking your heart destroyed them. And somebody could be over drinking and could have a health condition, some kind of kidney failure in the near future. Somebody could have passed away from over drinking. Somebody could have died from alcohol poisoning, or they could have had a liver disease or some kind of medical condition that caused them to pass away. Somebody passed away from a medical condition, possibly from over drinking. There's a police report being filed on this person. Somebody feels like somebody did this on purpose to get the money from this masculine. So let me make this shit make sense. There's a lot of things coming out. For some of you, in order for somebody to receive this masculine's fortune, or to continue to receive income from this person, they had to kind of destroy this person's life. And for some of them, they were poisoned by this person, possibly with alcohol, or they had alcohol poisoning that could have caused them to cross over, to end their life. It's like somebody could have ended their life by over drinking. They could have passed away too soon because they were over drinking. They had a medical condition, or they were addicted to alcohol. That could have been the reason they passed away. They could have had a car wreck while drinking, or they could have been drinking and driving. The fuck? Many downloads, okay? Somebody had a car wreck that took a child's life, or somebody passed away in this accident, and somebody is trying to get paid for wrongful death. Somebody passed away unexpectedly, possibly through an accident that was due to drunk driving, or somebody could have been driving drunk when this happened. Somebody could be going to court. Somebody could have to pay out a lot of money to the other person. Somebody could have lost a child in this accident, or they could have lost a loved one. Whoever is responsible for this is going to jail, and they're going to have to pay the other family compensation for ending someone's life prematurely. It's like somebody passed away unexpectedly. I keep wanting to say it's a child. Somebody did this to a child to receive some kind of insurance money. Somebody could have made their child sick. I'm seeing the scene from Sixth Sense when that little boy said he see dead people. When that little girl passed away, she passed away because her mother was poisoning her. She was making her child even more sick than she really was, because maybe she was going to receive some kind of inheritance from her child passing away. So somebody made their child sick so that the child can pass away, or the child was born sick, and somebody kind of like aided this child along in their death. This could be the mother of this masculine's child. For some reason, I'm getting this masculine's wife could have killed their child for the money, or they could have been threatening to kill this child for the money. But going back to the movie, that's the main message. There's a child's mother that made her child sick, so that when this child passed away, she would receive this child's money, inheritance or insurance money. But the little boy was a medium. and he could talk to spirits and passed over loved ones. So the little girl would show up in this little boy's visions, I guess, to give him clues on how to solve her murder. And if it wasn't for this little boy being a medium, then her case would have never been resolved, and that mother figure would have gotten away with killing off her own child for the money. But she ended up getting caught because the little boy's gifts allowed him to connect with that spirit that gave him information about how she passed away, and that made the mother guilty of doing that to her child. That's somebody's situation. Like I said, a passed over loved one is aiding this person into finding out the truth about a child for some. For this masculine, he thinks his child is just sick. He knows his child may not make it, but if this child happens to pass away, he's not going to blame the mother of the child. He's going to blame himself. He's not going to think that the mother had anything to do with it, but they did. They either did it on purpose or by accident or wanted to look like an accident, but it's a purpose event. They did it with intentions to do this, right? And that may be what gives this masculine the freedom to move on. They may be able to receive whatever money that was owed to this child themselves. It's like they're going to also receive a spiritual inheritance or some kind of inheritance from a passed over loved one, either from a passed over father figure or a child. The money that's supposed to go to the mother when this child passes away is going to go to the father. Some shit like that. Like the master's going to get back all of his money he lost in this relationship dealing with this person, which is going to give him 10 pentacles to bring to his divine counterpart, or to offer his divine counterpart Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles to me is a 10 of Pentacles. It's everything combined into one big pentacle. So he's going to end up walking away with more than he thought that he would. He's expecting to lose everything dealing with the situation, but he's going to be rewarded some kind of tangible resource that is going to aid him in leaving this behind and giving him the resources to start over somewhere else. This is for you or for them, but somebody's going to receive an Ace of Pentacles from whatever this is, and it's going to give you the resources you need to be able to reestablish yourself somewhere else, maybe even move to another place, location, or city or state. I don't know, but somebody tried to steal this from you or them, and whoever made this child sick to make it look like an accident, they're going to go to jail for doing what they did to this child. They're not going to get away with that, okay? I really feel like they were trying to cover up the fact that this child belonged to somebody else, that it wasn't this person's child, and they did this to this child to keep that from being revealed. No matter what the reason is behind it, they're going to get caught, and they're going to go to jail for doing whatever this is, okay? We have true love that wanted to come out. What else? We have walk away now. This is not for you. This masculine wants to walk away now because he knows that this is not for him. This situation is not for him anymore. He doesn't care about what's going to happen to him anymore. He just wants to walk away from it and get rid of the evidence. Get rid of the evidence? Somebody trying to get rid of some evidence here. Because if the truth comes out about what they did, they're going to go to jail. So somebody may be trying to frame this masculine as well, but they're going to be found innocent of all charges. Girl, child, this is too much for me. What else, Spirit? Karma served. The devil made me do it. I was warm, dead end. Okay. Anything else? Justice is going to come in for whoever this is for. This masculine, if he needed to be free from this situation, he's going to receive justice. He's going to get assistance from spirit to get him to walk away from this. It may be the loss of a child for some of them. It could be because the mother of the child is crazy as fucking did this to the child to cover up some kind of false pregnancy. False pregnancy. I heard false pregnancy. Somebody could have lied about being pregnant as well to keep this masculine. But when the truth is revealed, this person's not pregnant, they're going to walk away. For some of them, somebody trying to say they're pregnant, but they're not really pregnant. They're just saying that to keep this person from walking away. But when they find out this person's not pregnant, they're going to walk away when the truth comes out. Something like that. Twins. Somebody could have lost some twins. Somebody could have been pregnant with twins and lost twins. This could be a twin, a false twin. This person is walking away from a false twin. All right, that's what I heard. So twins reverse is this person walking away from a false twin who tried to keep them with the baby, who got pregnant on purpose, who tried to cover up evidence by doing so. They use spell work to get pregnant. That child may pass away due to the spell work, or they may be poisoned by the mother for... They're gonna... I don't want to talk about this kid being poisoned. Like, let's move on. Shit now. If you know you have a person that has a child by somebody who's very distorted, very malicious, who doesn't really have all their shit together, whatever the case is, you may hear from this person about a child passing away because the person they chose to have a child with is crazy as fuck. They may try to harm this child to cover up some kind of proof that this child wasn't their child, something like that. They want to hide the evidence of this child not being their child. They want to cover it up. But I feel like somebody's going to ask for an autopsy to like find out the cause of death. And the autopsy is going to reveal this child wasn't just sick and passed away. It's going to reveal this child was poisoned. Is how they passed away. They're going to pass away because they're going to be poisoned by the mother. Fuck it. That's what I said. I'm about to wrap this up. Spirit guides say I wish they would. So somebody's spirit guides is wishing somebody would with that star card. Be more optimistic. The glass isn't half empty, it's half full. Somebody's being more optimistic. They don't see the glass as half empty anymore. They see it as half full. And because of that, they're being more optimistic about the situation. You or them. All right. Someone is or was triggered. Somebody is triggered. Because this karmic is so desperate to keep this masculine from walking away, they may try to say they're pregnant with this person's child just to stop them from leaving. That's going to be revealed to be a false pregnancy or just a bold-faced lie. This masculine is going to get this person tested to make sure they're pregnant. And if it comes out that they're not, that's a wrap. It's over between the two of them. And for others of you, somebody has a mother figure that is a mother figure that is poisoning their child, trying to cover up. A gunshot just went off in the background. I hope y'all heard that. Somebody just fired a gun. Somebody just fired a gun, and I'm at the park. I want to start a family with you. I can't make this shit up. Somebody wanted to start a family with you, but they didn't. Ascended Masters, divine protection, and I owe you my life. So this masculine is ascending, okay? They're getting spiritual help from their spirit guides and past over loved ones on their side to help them move away from this person they're with. If there is any kids involved here, there's going to be some kind of new information that's going to prove that this person is not the father or whatever the case is. If a karmic got pregnant with spell work, this child may pass away due to that. And this karmic may also be trying to make this child pass away because of that, to cover up what they did, all right? To keep the truth from coming out. They were tied to your destiny, but not anymore. Yeah, somebody here was tied to your destiny, but not anymore. Maybe this is this masculine. Maybe because they married this karmic energy, they, broke the contract between the two of you. You may not even know that this person wants to come back with an offer. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know if you want this person to come back with an offer. I feel like you've already moved on from this, and maybe you're at peace with this person being away from you now. Maybe you feel like your life is getting better. Maybe you've met somebody new. Maybe you've already, accepted that this is over between you and this person, and maybe you don't even want them anymore. I don't know. But they want you, and they want you to open up your heart to them again. Somebody could be making some kind of death threats. I think I mentioned death threats earlier. Yeah, this is somebody making threats to do something, and they may carry out these threats. Somebody may get shot with a gun. Somebody may try to shoot somebody with a gun. They may miss their target. I don't know. This is too much for me. And completion. So you completed your cycle. They're completing their cycle. Once the cycle has fully completed on both sides, there may be some kind of reconciliation between you and this masculine. A warlock demon is trying to mate with you. pray and meditate on Psalms 35, 23, and 101 and 91 for protection. Yeah, protect your energy, because this karmic is still trying to do spell work on this union, or there's somebody still doing spell work on this connection. But each time they try to do spell work on this connection, the spell work doesn't go through. It's being blocked by spirit. But I do feel like your person may still be under some kind of spiritual attack by this person, or they may be going through a spiritual awakening while they're with this person, something like that. I went through one of my spiritual awakenings with my karmic. I didn't know if that's what it was at the time, but I definitely went through a spiritual awakening when I was with my karmic, and a lot was revealed to me in that situation. So maybe the masculines are now going through their spiritual awakening while they're with this karmic energy. Okay, so this could be happening for some now. It could be happening for others later, but they're going to go through their spiritual awakening while they're with this third party energy, and while they're in this connection with this third party, spirit is going to be giving them like spiritual guidance and spiritual knowledge and wisdom to help them see the truth about their situation, to help them wrap up this cycle and complete this karmic lesson. Okay, because they still have royal blood in them. They're just giving that energy to the wrong person at this time, and spirit doesn't want them to continue to create any more karmic babies with this karmic energy. They want them to end that karmic cycle and start a new creation or a new bloodline with a counterpart of the same bloodline, something like that. Because there's some spirit babies that need to be born, and they need mummies and daddies to give birth to them. And right now, the divine counterparts are in separation, and there are not a lot of divine counterparts that are able to have children because they may be of age where they can't have children. So for some of the younger counterparts that are not in union, or they can still come into union and have babies, these connections need to come together so these spirit babies can be born. There's a lot of karmic babies being born right now, and the scales are not balanced. So there needs to be just as many starseed children born as there are karmic children that are being born, if that makes sense. Take that how it resonates. All right, let's wrap this up. Last two cards we have is Divine Masculine, finally, and someone is trying to reverse a spell, but it is too late. It's not going to work. All right, World in reverse. So that's the masculine, or that's the karmic that the masculine is dating, married to, living with, have children with, trying to reverse a spell they did. Maybe it was a death spell. Maybe, oh, they did a death spell. Oh, okay, that's cute. So somebody did a death spell on a divine counterpart, and they know that if they don't make good on this deal, they're going to have to give up a life, and they may have to sacrifice their own child to save themselves. So that's one reason why this mother figure may try to unalive this child, because this mother figure made a deal with the devil to give them somebody else's life, but they're not going to be able to do that. So in order to save their own life, they have to sacrifice their own child to do that. So yeah, and look at the bottom of my deck. Children, but in reverse. These are karmic children they have together. These are not divine star seeds. These are not star seeds. This person was supposed to create star seeds, like royal bloodline children, not karmic babies. And this person may have more than one karmic child with this person, or many karmic children with karmic lovers. I don't fucking know. But they have a lot of karmic children, and we have to bring in more starseed children to offset these karmic babies. Like, I don't know. And we have the Emperor and the Empress and the Lovers. And it says the ghost that got ghosted, and you're the one that got away. So this is a masculine that ghosted you, and you got away. And now they're realizing that you are the one that they ghosted and you got away. So they want to come in and heal the relationship, okay? So I'm going to end it there. It's like once this masculine completes this karmic cycle with this karmic lover and clear out their karmic debt, they will be given another chance to come into union with their divine counterpart. But this karmic female that used this masculine seed to get pregnant with their child is going to either lose their life, or they're going to have to sacrifice this child's life to save their own. And if anybody is considering deceasing a child, your karma for that is not going to be good. You may still end up losing your life for taking an innocent child's life to save your own. Like, that's what I'm getting. So if you use spell work to get pregnant and you know that was against universal law, you thought you can reverse the spell, it's too late to try to reverse the spell. You already had the child, or the child's already born. You can't reverse the spell now that the child is currently here. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay back this karma with your life, or you're gonna, girl, I can't, look at that. Game over. Game over. Uno reverse. Spell work is being reversed. Magic is being returned to sender. Game is over for the karmic lovers that these karmic masculines may have chosen to be with, whatever this is. They're choosing to end these karmic cycles. They're doing an Uno reverse. They're trying to reverse their karma by coming back into position. It's like they're trying to get back online. You know how you lose your connection with your internet and you're offline, and then you can't really do anything until you get back online? They haven't been able to manifest anything while they're offline, off path, going the wrong way. They know the only way to manifest what they want is to get back on the right path. So they're trying to do a U-turn to come back into right standing with God to receive their spiritual inheritance. All right? This has nothing to do with you. This is them trying to get right with God to regain their position so they can go gain, receive their spiritual abundance. They're trying to make things right, not with you necessarily, but with themselves and with the Most High. The karmic needs to know this is never going to work. All right? They have an STD, but it's in reverse. So I feel like this being reversed is saying this spiritual demon that's attached to this masculine is being released. Like the cord is being cut between them and this karmic. The demon that was attached to the masculine was because they were attached to the karmic. And once they break the connection between the two of them, that spiritual demon will have to leave this person's body and go back to the karmic lover they chose. You know what I mean? Like, they only were being attacked by this spiritual demon because they were attached to a spiritual demon with the karmic lover they chose. All right? That's the reading. That's the message. You guys have a great day. Let me slow down when I say namaste to you all. Love and light. Ashe.